well as Myanmar.
Yeah, Bren is going to go in as the first pick. So they will go into the blue side, while of course VV will be on the red side. Looks like Kofra and Harith will be banned out instantly. No questions asked.
Respect ban in here by Team Venus Vixens as they ban out the Harith of Lu. A while ago you can see the power of that Harith being given to Lu as the main holder of this hero. It was just a massive, you know, like really great damage dealer. You know, the positioning is just on point, but this time no Harith for Lu. But what can be the replacement? We got Lunox. What are the other mages that might be available for the picking? But they banned out the Lunox as well.
Wow. So Esmeralda is out actually.
Yeah.
So they can go for that if they want to. I mean, you're talking about mages. You know, we have Selena, we have Cushion. So there are a lot of choices. But it seems that Bren is going to say, hey, you know what? Esmeralda, she's too sexy for me. We're going to give it to you. We're going to take Grok, the Macho Man.
Yes, the Macho Man. Grok rocking it out. You know, just getting being beside the walls and everything and any structures. He gets that resistance against magic damage and physical damage, plus, you know, additional sustain for him given that he gets that shield, you know, and anti-crowd control at the same time. But we can see an Esmeralda secure right on spot by Venus Vixens in here, get paired out with a Minotaur at the same time. What can you say about this combo being picked up by Venus Vixens?
I like it. I think this is the standard picks that you're supposed to go. I don't think like VV wants to reduce or want to take the risk to give them back again. But it opens things up for Bren. Look at Bren right now. They're taking Leomord and this Kimi in hand. It's back again. Deja vu, right?
Deja vu.
Deja vu.
Bren Esports this time securing a lot of meta heroes right now in a form, you know what, really good source of you know, support and tank, a cover up in the form of the Grok. Plus you got a good damage dealer and assassin at the same time, fighter assassin. But since Claude is also available, they're gonna secure it right now in here inside of Venus Vixens, which will not allow Bren Esports to actually counter anything else because they just secured right away all their, I mean, the marksman already.
Yep. I think they are going to ban out carry if they want to, and then force Bren to play a different role or go in for a different marksman. I think marksman in the terms of better marksmen after Cloud and carry, who do you have? You have Moskov, you have Hanabi. So these are the heroes that is really, really hard to get picked, especially in the current fast-paced game in Mobile Legends.
No Granger appearance yet so far, guys. By the way, if you're actually wondering why Terizla not getting picked as well as why Zask not getting picked, these two heroes are actually auto-banned for our FSL Elite for today and tomorrow as well.
Yeah, because Zask, again, he encountered a bug that in ranked games there's a little bit of a problem, so you're not really confident in releasing him unless he's fully fixed. And Terizla is a new hero, so he definitely get back.
Yeah, 2 weeks sleep for Terizla. You cannot join in the tournament meantime. By the way, Mincetar. Deja vu once more. We can see we saw Mincetar already a while ago. I think that was used by Venus Vixens on their, I think, what series? I think the first series for today.
Yeah, they actually work really well with the Mincetar, so maybe they want to try this out again against a different, stronger team, which is Bren. Looks like Team Bren, we're going to go in with Lolita and Gore. I've seen this combo wombo before.
Yeah, imagine Lolita stunning out the perfect targets and Gord just on the back line, Kamehameha wave, and that, there you go. Free hitting in the back line, plus add the magic damage or the DPS that will come up from the Kimi with a good source of protection in the form of the Grok in the front line, and the assassination that might come out by Leomord. So far we can already imagine what combo that might be pulled off by Brent Victress in here, but given, maybe we can also like come to think of what might be the strategy that Venus Vixens might pull off on this one, given that they got a Mincetar. Could already imagine who's gonna be the main initiator in here. Mincetar, I'm thinking about a Mincetar.
I'm thinking of Minotaur and Mincetar for both. Esmeralda can come in later, Clark can come in as well with the ultimates, and Harley, he's just there to finish things off or pick off somebody who is careless enough to challenge him one-on-one.
Yeah, we'll see. Because, you know what, like, it's gonna be a 50-50 chance for the Mincetar if he will be able to, you know, successfully pull off its proper target. And a Minotaur following it up with this Minoan Fury. Or either way, it could go could be the Minotaur going in for the
Yep.
initiate first,
Welcome to
or the
Mobile
Minotaur.
Legends.
By the way, let's see on to the battlefield. Meantime, we're gonna do a quick rundown of all of the heroes that these players have picked. So for the side of Bren Esports, we got Maddie on the Grok, Ivy for the Leomord, Michelle for the Kimmy, Izu for the Lolita, and Lou for the Gord.
As for VV, Cleopatra onto the Minsitter, Harmony onto Minotaur, CKO onto Cloud, Royal Blamer with the Esmeralda, last but not least, Harley in the hands of Shiro.
Oh, there you go. Top and bot lane, you can see in here the Leomord. Everyone else in Bren, Victress in here going, you know, very aggressive. They're trying to deny the jungle as early as they can. This is already their strategy.
Yeah, I think Bren right there is saying that, you know, if we have at least 3 or 4 S-tier heroes, we can go in for the steal. But at the same time, you can see that VV is actually doing the same thing as well. They're going to go to the opposite lane with 2 heroes instead.
They tried to counter it, but I think it's a little bit too late. Like, they decided to do that counter jungle, like, you know, after 1 minute or so. But anyway, this is just a 1 minute game time, so everyone can still basically do the catch-up game.
Correct.
As no one is in the dominant form at the moment.
Remember, whichever team has level 4 first, that's where they can start to strike onto their opponent's hearts.
Yes, and we can see a lot of level 3s. Everyone is level 3 right now onto the side of Bren Victress. And we can see a potential engage that might happen on the weakest side of the map, wherein we can see Esmeralda all alone in the bottom lane, plus at the same time, they could potentially go for the turtle in case they want to. But a 4-man rotation happening is on the top lane as well, but yeah. This is everyone trying to
I think they want to pressure Bren, and you can see right now Evie
oh,
is in a little trouble.
Ivy is actually all alone. Looks like he's gonna die in the hands of the Harley. First blood is actually going on to the side of Venus Vixens, plus a turret trying to be taken down, but unfortunately not enough damage. But on the bottom line part of the map, guys, you just saw there, Bren Victress just actually caught the creep wave in the bottom lane, plus an attempt to secure the turtle.
Yeah, I do agree on that, because normally what professional teams do is, if let's say we were to lose our solo offlaner, whether it's the top or the bottom side, we will go to the opposite lane to try to take this turtle. So even though it's the first blood, but again, once you get the turtle, everybody has 100 gold. So that's actually very important. You want to focus onto your team fights or team performance rather than an individual performance. So that is somewhat a trade-off, or maybe a little bit of positive trade from there.
Yes. Well, if you are not able to actually go on a defensive side, like for example, someone's trying to take your turret, if you can, just go for the counter objective, or yeah, just like what you have mentioned, trade. But anyway, first turtle of the game was secured by Bren Esports right over there, but Tico doing a great job in actually doing a split push onto the top. Few more hits, the surge's gonna go down, but because this is just 2-minute game time, not enough damage yet will be done by this squad.
And not only not enough damage, it is because the first 3 minutes there will be a shield that will protect the turret from getting too much damage from there.
Yes, and you're right. Meantime, everyone just did a face check of where the location of each one in here. Maddie getting stunned, but Aizu is actually locked in under them, but we're able to flicker out. Michelle trying to go back away. Shiro is gonna go die in the hands of Michelle. Lou as well, free hitting on the back line, and everyone else getting stunned in here onto the side of the red team. Oh my goodness, Harmony is all alone now into the bottom lane part of the map. You know, that was a 4v4 situation. And the 2 members on the top lane from both of the teams in here, the Leomord and the Claude, just in there trying to do the split push work. But that clash from the bottom lane part of the map actually went in favor onto the side of Bren Esports.
Yeah, Bren Esports, very calculated move. They go into the jungle without any fear, and they went in for kills.
Oh, ultimate coming out from the Grok. Minoan Fury. I think that was a 4-man knock-up. or rather, Michelle is going to go down, but Harmony will be paying off his life as well. Aizu going so low, but she will be punished. And there you go. Ivy all alone now. Going to try to back away from the potential death, CKO, but in here onto the bottom lane part of the map, you can see,
ouch. So
unfortunately,
Maddie,
she wasn't able to survive.
So Maddie only survived, and Ivy, she had to die because there were so many heroes a part of that. And I noticed that Team Bren, they were a little bit aggressive, but a great play coming in for Harmony, landing down the Minoan Fury, and follow up from the rest of the teammates.
Correct, and that's what you want. You know, as a Minotaur player, it's really no joke because you have to wait for the, for your rage to build up before you actually can get, in full utilization of your ultimate. But then again, one more turret is gonna go down onto the top lane. That actually went in favor of the red team so far. They gotta be very careful in here. Minotaur is actually building up his rage, but there you go, getting stunned.
Just
no
a
one's
poke.
gonna get pulled.
Yeah, just a little bit of poke coming in from the rest of the teams. And you can see that Team Red, aka V, they're gonna go in for the turtle. They're trying to secure this turtle as they lost the previous turtle towards Bren.
Alright, second turtle seems like it's gonna be secured by the red team this time. So, they got the lead in here. Vixens got the lead in here. And in terms of turret takes, it's kind of balanced as well at the same time. This is life or hope being reflected onto the side of the red team right now, on the side of Vixens, but the top lane is gonna be very careful.
Yeah.
Alone is this Claude. Let's see. Hey, I need backup. Come on.
Oh,
Probably
no.
tower hug.
Help, please.
Help,
Save
please.
me.
There you go. A stun
Oh.
will connect. CKO trying to back away. They're gonna ultimate. Harmony doing that. Minoan Fury, but unfortunately will not yet. Oh, actually, it did save. Double kill will go to CKO. And the rest. Oh, Lou is going to fall down as well.
Wow. What a turn
Plus.
of twist of
Right.
events. Plot twist. This is top 10 anime plot twist coming in here. There were 3 members trying to gank up onto this Cloud. But
Right.
Cloud says, hey, you know what? Just wait. Just be
I gotta
patient.
back up.
My team is here.
Yeah.
Getting 3 kills instead.
And there you go. Actually, one more turret even went down onto the side of Bren Esports.
Wow.
Mincinthar was actually doing, an objective work onto the mid part of the map, and that's a thing that Bren Esports Victress didn't quite notice. They were way too focusing onto the Claude. It was like the whole family going onto the top lane just to try to get the Claude. But Claude just did it, obviously it was a tower hug, and she did made use of her blazing duet to try to at least slow down and pull or push away their opponents.
I mean, I totally agree on what you said early on. If you were to rotate, you will leave one lane open and expose for the opponents to come in and bot. Now Kai, if you notice that the rest of the members of Vixens right now, they are on form, they are feeling it. It's their turn to take control of this driver's seat. But again, Bren is still not out of the game yet. The level difference right now, the highest level is Harley for level 9, and the highest level is 4 people in Bren.
This is 3K gold lead in favor of Team Vixens contesting the turtle lane at the moment. But this is now a question who's gonna do the last hit here onto the turtle side.
I'm not sure whether it's smart
Oh,
enough
there
here by
go
Harmony.
Minoan Fury, but
Fury.
Minotaur getting stunned. Looks like he's gonna fall down. A flicker out for survivability, and they were successful.
King's Glory is also being popped up as well for Misita to stop negate any ultimate coming in from the opposing team. And it looks like the turtle will be back into Bren's control.
Yes, back into Bren Victress control, and they will secure it for free. No contest at all from the red team, as probably everyone else was way too far away to risk that up. But anyway, they are still in the lead. Vixens is. I think that worked that way primarily because of the kills that they got, as well as the objectives that they have secured. And there you go, fight ongoing on that part. This will be another turret for the side of Bren Victress. Pretty easy for them, but look at that. Mincinthar is doing some work onto the bottom lane part of the map. A 1v1 against Shiro and Ivy. Oh my goodness, really good play by the Harley on the bottom lane. But the middle lane is going to go down. There you go. Ultimate coming out from the guard at the same time, but a blazing duet being placed down. Izzy going to fall down as well. Lou together with Michelle will fall back as the map control is still in the hands. Harley is here.
Harley trying to find that kill off. Can you find it? But Shiro's in down trouble.
Unfortunately, that was a 2v1 situation. And this is a very tanky support or a tanky hero for the protection of the Kimmy. So definitely no kill for the Harley on that. Instead, she will be the one getting punished.
Vixens right now, they are on the paddle to the metal here. They're able to take down at least 2 turrets, but they have to be very careful. Bren, at the same time, they are still sticking to their game plan. They are trying to be aggressive, cautious but aggressive, because they lose a couple of members early on, so they had to play a little bit much more careful.
Yeah, I don't know how to call that. Maybe passive aggressive.
Passive aggressive, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Yes, sometimes you know that could lead you to a win, but of course these are all professional. We can consider them they are professional teams already, going even across borders of each countries to go on to this LAN event. But meanwhile, the Lord is gonna go first. Lord is gonna go up, just like what happened now. One turret trying to be secured in here by the blue team, Venus Vixens. Maddie, a little bit of overextension, but will survive, it seems. Oh, getting chased by CKO.
A wild charge, just saving it from the saving grace over here, as Harley is at the bottom lane, trying to fight this out. Harley is trying to
I think that was a diversion.
Yeah, it is a diversion indeed. It's just like a bait and switch from both lanes.
But I wonder if Aizu will be able to steal that one out. Getting stunned out by Harmony in here. I mean, no one Fury, we're gonna kill you, Lolita, for trying to attempt to steal that. Michelle trying to free it on the back line, but will have to back away because their tank support is gone. Maddie, together with Lou, tried to get that Harley as a target, but then again, the build-up is already in favor of Team Venus Vixens. They are way tankier than now. They got the damage that they need, and I think Lou on the gourd for some reason is not working. I think the bans of just on the drafting phase alone, the bans of Venus Vixens respecting that Lunox as well as Harith, taking that away from Lou, has paid effectively for them, for Venus Vixens.
I do agree as well. Maybe the drafting phase works into the favor of Vixens, and unfortunately we do have another technical error coming in, or a tactical pause from the players themselves. So let's just recalculate what just happened. Vixen, they took the Lord into their favor. They had a couple of great fights. It was a little bit slower because it was a back and forth affair, but later onwards it snowballed into their wave and flow, and Vixen right now, they are just driving straight into enemies' lines. Bren, they are a completely different team comparing to the game that they played against Grumpy.
Well, them being able to watch the gameplays, well, this is the 4th series anyway for today, so there were a lot of adjustments that happened. These teams just get to match up for today, but holding that thought, we can see in here, the Lord now walking towards the top lane, and Venus Vixens just putting a lot of pressure.
Yeah, they're still pushing in every corner as possible. They're just trying to bait out any members of Bren, try to get that easy pick off. But they have to be very, very smart about this, because Bren, again, they can still do damage.
They definitely can still do damage. For as long as Lou will be able to free hit on the back line, and the Kimi as well, they will be safe. But right now, let's see. Oh my goodness, that was a 5-man Minuan Fury. But I guess there were not much backup damage.
Yes.
Yeah, follow-up damage coming from the rest of the members of Venus Vixens. That was an opportunity lost by Venus Vixens that time.
I think it was a little bit of a miscommunication or a misposition by the rest of the members. Harmony just came in, just went guns a-blazing with the bull. Unfortunately, no damage has transferred to any of the members of Bren.
Yeah, that was a really good setup. 5 members were caught, but unfortunately no follow-up damage. Everyone was, everyone fall back. Yeah, just like what you said, probably a miscommunication, and probably, I think it was Minotaur taking turret hits already, and at the same time they lost the minion waves.
Yes, I do agree on you on that. A lot also kind of like fell through the battlefield as well, so there weren't anyone to tank for the heroes in terms of damage.
Yeah, well, he's the only main tank on their side right now, so there's no support tank. Probably the support that we could tell might be the Minsathar, but still, building up as a fighter on this match right now.
Just not working out, sadly. Oh well. Anyways, it's still the game. They still have time, and they can play through time as well, because again, they have at least 80% of the map into their control.
Yes, indeed. Waiting game for the meantime. Obviously, it is Venus Vixens going for the aggressive part at the moment. Getting started here is Cleopatra. But of course, you don't really want that as a main target. You would really want to get the Claude first, or the Harley probably.
You want to get those squishy heroes first in hand, just pick them off, try to make Vixens a bit careless, but it looks like one of the members already very low.
Oh
Is
my
low
goodness.
and dead.
That
was quick.
damage from Shiro.
Shiro.
Well, that was a level 12 versus a level 14, so you would definitely understand the kind of damage that this Harley can deal.
And the funny thing about this is, Lu
Oh,
is
there you
very
go.
HP. Oh, looks like there's a fight.
Oh, Minoan Fury at the same time. Tuma knock up, and Maddie has fallen down. Ivy getting that damage away. Shiro getting another kill. Aizo trying to fall back. 2 members left, and 1 left in here. It is actually the Leomard. And there you go. All 5 members of the red team, Venus Vixens, pushing in. They want to finish this game and want to win this first round of the match against Bren Esports. Congratulations, Venus Vixens, for winning our first game.
It looks like the Burmese are able to get the first point into their game, into their hands. And congratulations to them, GGWP.
GGWP.
That's actually 1 point and another point looking forward for that 3-point game.
I have a question for you though. I think mainly like circled around Lu not having a backup mage. Of course she got a backup obviously, which is the board, but I think it wasn't that like effective compared to having a high burst AoE mage kind of hero for her kit.
Yeah, I have few theories or few statements on their drafting away. Number 1, Lu running with the Gord compared to the Argos. Yes, maybe because you want that mage who gives the high impact, the high damage early on. And number 2, Lu as Gord, he doesn't have or she doesn't have that potential mage to run away anytime. Comparing to Harley, Lunox, or Esmeralda, they can always go back into safety because of their skill capabilities.
The mobility, indeed.
Number 2, I have to give credit to Harmony. Have you seen such a very courageous bull just coming to there straight away? Minion Fury, 5 men or 5 women in this case, instantly just doing plays after plays with the Minion Fury. It connects so well.
It connects so well, and I think they could still have improved it, just like a while ago, 5-man Minoan Fury, but no follow-up. But then again, they won this fight. Given that they got an advantage already, the map control did pay off for them. But that was just round 1, so there's still a chance for Bren Esports Victress to, get a point away from Team Venus Vixens. As we will head on to a short break, prepare the second live game. Once again, we're Shoutcasters. I'm Kaysaya.
And I'm KBC Sensei, and I will see you guys after this ad. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, pros and noobs of Mobile Legends. Bang bang to the FSL Elite Mobile Legends. Bang bang. My name is KBC Sensei. Alongside with me is my partner Kaysaya. Definitely not saying it wrong, correct here over here. And of course, this FSL Elite.
Yes.
We are live right here at Singtel Recreation Club. And of course, to shout out to our partners and sponsors. We have our PC partners, Dreamcore. We have our visual partners, Overdrive. We have our media partners, Yahoo SG. We have our monitors partners, Super Solid, hardware partners, Elgato Creative. And we are live on Bigo Live, Cube TV, Gamely, Neo TV, Streamcraft, last but not least, FB Live. Am I correct?
Yes, definitely. You got it all correct. And there you go. We are now in a round 2 match between Venus Vixens and Bren Victress. Venus Vixens taking away 1 point already from our best of 2 match. But then again, just so you guys understand what kind of matchmaking we're having here, this is actually a double round robin for our day 1 tournament. So basically, whoever gets a 2-0 score from this match will get 3 points for the rankings, but if it ends up a 1-1, 1 point for each team.
Yes, that's correct. And all of the teams will be making into the playoffs. This is more of fighting for seeding placement.
Yes, seeding placement will definitely be very important because, at least if you are in the first seed, you get to secure the top spot, which allow you to, I think that's the safest place to be in.
Technically, if you get the first place seeding, you will meet up with the 4th place seeding, which is the weaker team among all 4 of the members.
Yes, and that will definitely give you a higher advantage still, knowing that, that's the weakest based on the round robin matches that we had. But just like we were talking a while ago while we were on the way to Singtel, what if it happens in such a way that, this first day, doesn't almost matter anymore, where it's just like a training ground and getting to know all of the players and how they actually play. But the day 2 might be different because it's gonna be, there will have an upper bracket and a lower bracket, and everyone will have a chance. And even if they're in the lower bracket already, you still have a chance to make it up and go back to the upper bracket.
Yep, and all the way to the grand finals. But enough talk about that. Let's get into the draft. Kai, take us through what is going on in this draft.
What is going on? A lot of respect bans in here in the form of removing that Kufra as well as Discaja. And these 2 heroes of Lu as well again. The Harith as well as the Lunox. This is why sometimes you really have to widen your hero pool.
True. Because if you don't widen your hero pool, your heroes will get banned out. You're so limited to the amount of heroes that you can use, and it's gonna cost you and your team that win.
Yes, but let's see what will be the mage hero in here for the side of Bren Esports. In case, do you think will the Kadito work out? Will the Harley work out?
I prefer Harley.
Harley,
yes.
At least his mobile. It seems like because Lu is used to making use of heroes that are mobile mages.
I see. Harley is a better pick if you talk about mobility and hitting that level 4 impact as fast as possible.
Yep.
Kadita is more of a sustainability, able to run away from any damages, and she get able to sustain herself comparing to other mages heroes out there. Oh my goodness. Kai, you jinxed it. You jinxed it for sure. She jinxed it, guys, not me. Alright, guys? So, Philippines, don't find me. Find her for sure. She jinxed it literally. So, okay, anyhow, that is a good move by Vixens.
Really good move by them. This is the fun thing about the drafting phase. Like, you really get to plan out your strategy that will lead you to a win or a lose in the game, assuming that everyone is balanced out in terms of skills, mechanical skills, and such. But anyway, Harley being taken out. This will leave out. Could it be a Kadita? Could it be which other mages that might be useful for this kind of lineup so far for Bren?
You can go back to Selena. You can go back with Gushon. You can go.
Oh, they took away the Gushon as well.
Speaking of the devil, right? You can go back to Kagura as well. I mean, we haven't seen a Kagura gameplay for a very long time as well. So, depending on the situation, this is their choice. Bren, if you choose this mage, you need to be very. And Guinevere.
Okay.
Okay.
Guinevere. But this time, Lu is not gonna play mage. It seems she's gonna play marksman. So adjustment in terms of role rather than heroes, because all of the mage heroes of Lu was taken out.
Yeah.
By
her.
Now this is a switch. Now something different. A kind of different playstyle might we see in this game too that we're gonna have between VV and Bren Victress.
Interesting. I like to see this change, and this gives Bren that, how do you call this, the creativity, the innovation coming into your team lineup. Because again, we can
no, it's actually Lu playing Guinevere.
Oh, there was a bug inside here.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna see this one out. I'm so excited how they're gonna pull this off. Will this make a comeback? Will Bren Esports Victress make a comeback in this one, or will Venus Vixens take that 3 points away from Bren Victress?
This is gonna be very scary.
Very scary.
Very scary. Because we all thought that Bren could be the one that could match up against SFI at the very least for the final game, which is game 6, by the way.
Right, but I guess like quick rundown of all of the heroes that we have in here for the side of Bren Esports Victress. We have Ivy for Claude. No, it's actually Ivy making use of Claude. Aizu making use of the True, Maddie on the Grok, Michelle for the Leomord, and Lu for the Guinevere.
For Team Bison, we have Royal, Blamer onto Esmeralda, Shiro onto the carry, Harmony onto Minotaur, CKO, Gushon, and Cleopatra onto Minsita.
Ooh, there you go. And of course, the same playstyle that Bren Esports would do, go aggressive and try to take the jungle away from your opponents. That's the reason why they got a little bit of lead in terms of gold in here.
Yes, and not only that, they are able to secure the buff, at the same time denying their opponents, especially the mages, those buffs for the extra damage impact.
Oh, look at what Michelle is actually doing. For as long as she's within that range, but I wonder will she be able to secure? Unfortunately not. still is gonna go. That neutral monster is still gonna go onto the hands of Venus
That's
Vixens.
actually a very nice move. I could put that into my play because you're
Yeah,
trying to
there's the
get-
range anyway.
Yeah, that's actually very nice. That's a very, very
Like
nice
you
move.
cannot get caught, but unfortunately, I think the map awareness by Venus Vixens is just on point at the same time. So it's something you cannot just easily pull off. It's easier said than done.
Yep.
Sometimes.
Looks like
Yeah.
the angles over here, both teams are trying to start something afresh. Again, you need to hit level 4 first before creating that maximum impact onto your skills and especially the ultimate. CKO already level 4 down
Oh,
here,
there you
alongside
go.
with Guinevere
And
top.
there you go. A
Oh.
fight first blood is actually going onto that Gushen.
Wow.
Good news for them. One of the main source of damage
Yeah.
for the side of Venus Vixens. They're attempting
Lou?
to try to get Lu on this one. But Lu getting stunned. Looks like she will fall down. Cleopatra will secure the kill. They want to get Michelle as well, but Michelle will try to fall back away. And there you go. Safety for her. But 2 points, 2 kills already went onto the side of Venus Vixens.
That's a good move coming in from Team Venus
Oh,
Vixens. And another one.
Aizu with a kick and the follow-up damage. Aizu will flicker out back to safety, and this is a place for Venus Vixens to rotate to on objective, but someone's hiding. Someone's hiding. We're not gonna tell which brush.
You're just exposing it to them already.
Yeah, but there you go and engage. The blue team will still secure this one. Unfortunately, Blamer will fall down when moving free.
Nice.
That was actually a 4-man knock-up. Harmony flickering out back to safety. How many trade was that? But it seems like they are not yet done. Aizu, no. Yeah, they're done with this one. I think that was a 1-for-1 trade.
That's a one-to-one
Yeah,
trade, but then
one-for-one
again,
trade.
the profit or the positive
Oh, there you
trade
go.
goes to Team Vixen.
Oh, more kills going onto the pockets of Venus Vixen. CKO with that kill once more. Look at the participation. 3 kills onto the side of Venus Vixens with CKO having that 2-0-1.
CKO just KOing her opponents
Yep.
here with the Gushen, that off-camera kill, and now
KOing
KOing. Oh, nice. I like that. I like that.
KOing Chu.
Thank you so much for making it rhyme actually in this game. But again, you know, you have to give credits to Vixen. Vixen
Yeah.
again, they're just playing that rotations really well. Comparing to the first game that they're going up against SFI, they are much more poised, they are much more controlled. And the reason why is maybe because, you know, maybe they say, hey, you know what, we have to change our game a bit, we have to be a little bit more aggressive, be rotation actively, and they did it really well.
Although we can see that Venus Vixens is on a lead on kills and the
Yeah.
gold in here, we can't say that they're dominating this 4-minute game time match already, because first of all, map control is still pretty much equal, and you know, they just also have to be very careful with Ivy on the cloud going online at the same time the Leomard.
101, Carry. I think the Leoma will win this fight. Carry still needs a lot of time.
Yeah, and definitely
You
we'll
know?
need to go online first. Aizu on a flicker out, not engaging onto a fight. Oh, a
nice hook.
pull! The Lu trying to back
Ah.
waves. She's lucky that she still have that dash out with her, but
Yeah.
Aizu getting caught out, a little bit tanky, but getting stunned in here. Oh no, follow-up damage coming out from CKO. Doing so much damage. Lu is gonna fall. No, actually we'll be able to back away and back to safety. Everyone will fall back, but Claude onto that top lane trying to do a split push, but the control on the map right now is in the hands of Team Venus Vixens as they secure another turtle of the game.
Another turtle, and of course the turtle buff damage going into the hands of Gushen. CKO can just
Oh,
pack
a
a punch
face check
if she
onto
needs
this
to.
Grok.
Meanwhile, top lane, you can see that Cloud and Esmeralda going head to head with one another. The rest of the members of Team Bren, they are completely lost right here. They want to defend their turrets. Unfortunately, they don't have room. They don't have information. It's a very, very tough game. Or a climb to heal. It looks like there will be
Oh,
a team fight.
Shiro in here getting ganked. Everyone's going for a fight. Cleopatra will fall down. So as his Harmony. Oh, it's actually Maddie. Harmony getting that kill against Michelle. Oh, how many? I think that was 4. Or was
One
it
versus
3?
1, 3, 1 to 3, yeah.
1 to 3. Yeah, that 4 casualties overall from that fight. But on the top, you can see someone's doing a segue push onto the lane. And probably it was face check already. Unfortunately, Esmeralda can't do anything, but just let that happen, just clear off the waves.
You know, Bren, they really to try something to create. They create off that skirmish, but it wasn't too much effect. And I have to give it again to Harmony. Harmony just played the Minotaur so good. Always on the right time. Minion Fury just popping up. We always have failure attempts, especially with the Minion Fury.
Yeah.
When the rage meter is full, you can't use the Minion Fury to its maximum potential. Or at the times where you need the Minion Fury, it's on cooldown and you don't have rage. But she is always on the right spot with this bull.
I think it's within the communication of her with her teammates. Like, okay, allow me to hit some monsters, not just you, but flicker out once more, being burned down by Aizu, by the Chu. So no one will try to engage yet onto that mid lane, especially that CKO is right over there.
Yeah, CKO is right over there, but Carry and Grok
Oh,
and
let's
Cloud.
see if Shiro is gonna fall down.
Bye-bye.
It seems bye-bye. But Ivy in here looks like they're going for
Bye-bye
a
too.
trade. Maddie in here trying to fall back as well under the turret at the moment, but they could go for an engage as they try to take the turret as well. But Aizu trying to be very aggressive as well, allowing herself to push away the members of the blue team.
So it looks like Tree rotated downwards. Sorry, the two other members of Bren rotated downwards again. Esmeralda and Leomord, one-on-one battle on the top lane. Just clearing out lanes, trying to get the upper advantage between one another first. It looks like Blamer has that shield, so she can somewhat sacrifice and just go in for the fight.
Well, I think now Royal Blamer is pretty much persistent about trying to push this turret, but bottom lane is going to fall down onto the side of Bren Esports Victress, and they got control over another turtle of the game.
Another turtle, another turret in the game, and of course another turtle, as you said, Vixens just turning up
This
here.
is going to be easy that the DPS is there. I wonder if there will be still. Unfortunately not. Louis going down. And there you go. Everyone will try to back away as they lost a damage dealer. The Chu trying to back away as well. Everyone will disengage. In the mid, they will transition. They will take down this tier 2 turret as well.
Cloud's just behind enemy, on their own base actually, not behind enemy lines. But again, you can see that Vixen is just setting up this. They're trying to bait and switch, just waiting for the right time.
Minion Fury
managed to hit
once more. And there you go. Kill will go to the side or the hands of the Gushen. Everyone's just burning all their HP bars, but one kill will go for Ivy on that one.
And Vixen indeed, even though they lose Shiro in that particular fight, but then again, it's a 1-to-1 trade. It's somewhat like a positive part because they managed to take off the waves over here. And again, they have goal advantage. Look at the goal amount right now.
I know, right? It's already way
6,000
too
at
much.
least.
Plus CKO with 100% participation.
Yep. Center of the
604. She's always there. Like, she knows where to rotate. And of course, gotta commend the communication of this team.
Yeah. The Gushen is also pretty fun as well. Lightning Trussion, you have the Clock of Destiny.
Oh yeah.
You know, you have the Hunter's Knife as well to get the extra experience and gold into favor.
Yeah, gotta be very careful. Ivy is onto the bot. Now, let's see what's gonna happen in here. 10-4 score right now in terms of kills. 7k gold lead in favor of Team Venus. Vixens, Aizu tries to get a target, and there you go, fight ongoing at the moment. Lou just in there trying to sustain a lot of damage, but CKO will fall down this time. Cleopatra going so low, will try to fall back. Minion Fury did connect, but unfortunately that might not be enough. Double kill is gonna go to Michelle. Flicker out from the Chu once more. Oh, wow, what a fight. You could have imagined CKO now is the primary target of Bren Esports, falling down first from that fight.
So Bren Esports managed to get 2 kills off before bailing out of the fight. They were actually pretty smart. They will know that they were actually low, and then when Carry comes in, it was a little bit too late for her to do anything because everybody just dispersed away from the battlefield.
Yes, and Ivy going online with the damage that she needs to at least take objectives, turrets, in the form of turrets, just like that would happen in the bottom lane part of the map. She needs more time, a little more time.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. We have Ivy, we have Shiro. Itemization-wise, Carry has the Endless Battle, and you know that's the Wind of Nature, if correct me if I'm wrong. And of course, Cloud has the Demon Hunter Sword and the Golden Staff. We all know that Cloud, once you have Golden Staff and Demon Hunter Sword, you can deal the early damage. You can do that first damage.
Oh, yes, and meantime, everyone's gonna try to, you know, take control of the lanes, and at the same time, this area where the Lord is at the moment. But look at the top. Well, I'm just saying it like very, very low so that no one can hear us. There you go. A segue push incoming. But probably, I think Esmeralda already saw that. So that's why this transition onto the other part of the map. Winning game.
Yep. Now Lord is actually in the taking for both teams. They are just trying to find
I think there
that
was a
window.
pull that just happened onto the mid, but they were able to dash out back to safety.
A little bit of a poking situation, you know, just making sure that whoever they could bait out first, and if they get the early pick-offs, that is where the window of opportunity to take the Lord is in the making. Both teams right now just playing against time, just waiting, just calculating each one's move. But at the same time, they had to be careful not to lose farm and lane control.
Yes, and the blue team actually started off the Lord already. This could be a bait.
Yes.
They would just probably reset that.
Minotaur.
The Lord's actually thinking, hey, are you gonna get me or no? I'm so confused. Now I'll just go back. I don't know what you want to do to me.
You know, the Lord is singing hot and cold. You change your mind like a girl changes clothes, because nobody wants to take it. Yeah.
Probably. Let's see in here, a wall being placed. The Lord once more is confused with what to do in life.
Midlife crisis, okay?
Well,
Technically, he's already 100 years old, I think.
yeah, well positioned
Midlife.
under brushes. Everyone's just resetting this one. You know, it's also a good strategy to just basically try to reset that one out, but I think there's an engage happening. Aizu getting bursted down by CKO.
The positioning was a little bit disadvantageous for
Oh,
her. She
yeah.
wanted to bail out using Chow with the Shunpo, but it's not enough. And now, Vixens, they are going to go in for the Lord. Half HP down here, Lord again. Still hot and cold with these two teams. Not sure what they are doing. This is the bait and switch.
Bait and switch as the Lord switches position as well. And everyone's trying to get Maddie as well. Maddie a little bit tanky, will try to go back. But at least back to their hands, back to their control. Venus Vixens has now started off trying to get an objective. Cleopatra with his own out. Maddie will try to attempt something, but everyone's getting stunned by this Lord. An invade
nice
in here. Lud goes in, trying to get.
And the
they
Lord
actually stole this
steal it.
Lord. A triple kill going
What?
to Lu right now. One member
Four
left.
members
Royal
dead.
Blamer trying to back away, but getting caught by Michelle, getting slowed down. Not gonna be overextending much more. They're gonna take this tier 1 turret onto the mid, plus another turret this time. The death timers are heavy at this 30-minute game time. They could potentially get the inhibitor turret even, and the buffs as well.
I mean, MVP Lu. Lu, Guinevere, Violet Requiem just stops everybody. Just stunning down the Gusion. The Gusion had retribution early on, but Lu just used the Violet Requiem, just knocking down the Lord and the rest of the members, and managed to steal the Lord away from Vixens.
You know what? What paid off well as at the same time was the Lord stunning out the members of Venus Victress. And once the moment that happened, Lu saw that and she just
in.
went in and stunning, you know, everyone
Multiple
else on the
members.
side of Venus Vixens. And there you go, the Lord's in their hands. Oh wait, it's not Sunday right now. So I was about to say it's Sunday, go to mass.
I mean, the Lord is still level 1. It's still a very immature Lord. You know,
yep.
it's meant
Squishy,
to just
squishy.
push as many turrets and activate super minions for their team.
But another turret on the top lane will fall down, as well as we can see Bren Esports regain back control on the map.
Just one Lord. Just change the tables.
Yep, turning around tables in here that just happened onto the Lord area. Again, that was a mistake, probably. Or it was Bren Esports taking advantage of what they have seen in there.
I think it was a good play rather than a mistake. Because as Vixens, I don't think I would foresee that. You already have so much on the plate. If they were to avoid the Lord's stun using his hammer, then it's a little bit tough to finish off the Lord from what they have started with, because you need the constant attack and damage. Unless, of course, you've got Kimi, which you can just move left and right, just continuing damage. In that case, they don't have that luxury.
It was a really good primary target. They knew that CKO on that cushion is just doing so much burst damage. They really had to take them down first. And really good prioritization decision by Team Bren Esports Victress on that fight.
Can you imagine that Vixen was leading so much gold and Bren came back with a 1,000 gold lead? They just leveled up the gameplay.
Almost 2k now, and as you can see,
levels wise also, I think they're all level. 3 of them are level 15 right now. Look at the graph. Look at the graph.
Yeah, it has turned tables indeed.
I mean, Bren, this is your biggest opportunity to at least equalize this gameplay. They have the map control. They can go back to their playstyle. They just need to be careful not to take bad fights, not to get picked off that easily. And a lot, again, another 60 more seconds to come back into their favor. If they can just withstand that, they can do the same thing and take away the second lot to push for that victory.
Well, sometimes this is a game of, patience test. Wherein I really have to... I don't know if they will try to attempt to pressure, just keep on... Probably, this is Bren Esports now, just pressuring all of the lanes at the moment, getting a good clear of wave, then they will attempt to try to secure the Lord. Anyway, they got 2 Retribution onto their hands, so it could be just an easy objective.
They could do that as well if they want to. They are now the masterminds. They are the drivers in this battle of races. And of course, there's 2 teams right there. They're just trying their very best to not lose this. You have Vixens right now.
I want to be the very best that no one ever was.
I definitely think that is the wrong team song. But hey, you know what? We can use that.
We can use that if we have Balearic.
Yes.
Pokemon.
Okay, I want to say no Pokemon, but okay, Mobile Legends, Mobile Legends, like,
Well,
but anyway, Harmony's going to pick up the Immortality. That's going to give her the magic defense and, of course, second chance of life coming back, if she were to die. But Cloud...
starting off some objective, but going back to Pocket Monsters. I think Minotaur as well as Grok can be Pocket Monsters.
Oh man, Kaya, you're just having a lot of fun. Oh, Kaya, one more time! Oh no, I'm having fun saying your name wrongly, Kasaya.
But anyway, there you go. Lord has been slain by the red team at the moment. Everyone going for a messy team fight. CKO shutting down Liu, and Michelle going for another kill onto their 1-for-1 trade. But actually, I would say it was actually a 2-for-1 because Bren Esports got the Lord as well.
Good one. Good one. I wanted to say that as well, but you got me first. Yes, they do have the Lord, and this is the Luminous Lord. This is a level 2 Lord. It's a very, very strong Lord. Charging forward into the mid lane. And now, 21 seconds for both players. Can they play that 4 versus 4 mentality?
4v4 or maybe 4v5 because again, they got the Lord. We can consider that, yeah, there you go. The jumping Lord.
Yep, correct.
Jumping over walls.
Trying to attack.
Oh, was that a flicker in? Or I think it was a flicker
I
out.
couldn't see it over there. But again, Team Bren, they want to force this out. They want to take down as many inhibitor turrets as possible.
Yuppie. And they're making use of the minions as well. Now that the minions are quite stronger, having more damage and sustain for themselves because of the 2 lords that got secured onto the side. Bren
here could not finish off the objectives here. I mean the current objectives, trying to take down the remaining inhibitor turrets, but again, keeping pressure onto lane, getting map control, denying jungle buffs away from Vixens. And Vixens here, they have no choice but to play the slow turtle tempo game that they are probably experienced to do so. But again, Harmony, she needs to find it. She needs to find one more great Mjolnir Fury landing.
But, with the creep waves not being there, how is she going to build up the rage that she needs? Probably they need, she would need to hit some of the heroes from their opponents, but that's quite dangerous as well because the Claude has damage already.
I'm going to be crazy. Sacrifice 1 turret. Looks like there's a fight coming in here.
There you go. 1 member down for the side of the red team, and they're actually lost for now. The 4v5 situation. The middle one fair did connect once more. Lou is gonna go down, and there you go. 3 members left for the side of Bren Esports in the middle lane right now. Lou has fallen down. 2 members attempting to steal this turret onto the ball lane, but the blue team's actually engaging. Aizu trying to back away. Will be able to stay in Claude, trying to do a segue push onto the top, but Minsithar actually saw that happening.
So that was a good move coming from Bren. They know they are down, and they know that if they were to get more members to die, they don't have advantage. So they send Cloud to at least distract for the escape plan or the great escape for the remaining members to fall back. But again, you're just prolonging the game. It's 20 minutes down the clock. This is actually our very first 20 minutes of the game. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, this is the longest game that we have so far for day 1.
Correct. And now you can see that
everyone's level 15.
Yeah, 16 seconds of the lot to respawn. Everybody is level 15. Everybody's just trying to adjust their itemization. You can see a lot of immortality builds coming in forward for all of the members. And it's all coming down to execution. Okay,
Leomer doing something onto the bot, might get caught out. you can see here the decision or the thing that Bren Esports would want to happen. They just want to bear out that base of Venus Vixen so that at least, even if it's already late game time, it could still be highly in favor of them. Although, yes, there's still a chance for Venus Vixens. But, you know what? This isn't the main objective of the game is actually going for that throne.
Yeah, I do agree on that. And again, they're just trying to stall time, just to wait for the next slot, but at the same time, applying pressure into multiple lanes. A power potion has been picked up by, of course, if I'm not mistaken, Michelle onto the Leomord, just increasing the damage through the potion.
Yep.
And you know what? All of the members just waiting for the right time. Harmony going to pick up the Brute
Oh,
Frost
the Lord.
breastplate. Another power potion coming from Lu and Ivy as well. 2 members are at the Lord.
Yeah, we just have to
silent.
whisper that
Yeah.
so that they can't hear us.
Yes.
Well, anyway,
But I think
yeah.
they can hear it.
Harmony
Oh.
in here, getting caught up. Unfortunately,
Mortality pop.
if Brutality is actually there, everyone will try to chase CKO on the backline, trying to do a free hit, but unfortunately, there you go, Cleopatra will secure a kill. Lu will try to go back with an answer, but secure on that side is actually onto the side of Bren Esports Victress. 2-for-1 trade from that match.
And now Vixen, they made the greatest mistake here. They lost their tank. They couldn't go in forward anymore. Esmeralda, she has shield, but she cannot sustain burst damage. That's the only downside of this Esmeralda, because burst damage just pops your shield like it was water, same as your HP. So that would be Bren Esports or Bren Victress to win the lot. And now this is their greatest chance to get the victory and equalize the series.
Equalize the series. Will it be a 1-1 or a 3 points for Venus Vixens? I wonder, you know, a lot of things can still happen on this one because it's already late game time. It will matter on the kind of setup that they have. There you go, Immortality being in the hands of this Esmeralda. And they're actually working on a push as well on the bot side. They want to pressure all of the lanes.
They really want to pressure all the lanes. And now Bren, they need all members to commit to this fight though.
Oh, Harmony.
They need to clear the quick wave first, get the lot locked down onto the Nexus base.
There you go. The bottom lane part of the map has a good clear of waves as well. It's going to go down anytime soon. As the... Oh, there you go. Flicker out. I wonder... The Rage is going down. Unfortunately, she's not able to set up yet. The Minoan Fury that is actually needed for them to set up the fight. Or will they just wait for the red team, the Bren Esports team, to actually initiate that needed fight?
It's going to be very, very tough. They need waves. They need waves of minions to come in. Then they only can start the fight.
At the same time... Well, Rage is being built up on whatever minions that is coming onto their base. This is a waiting game now. I wonder...
Very still mid game. We need one initiation either for the Minotaur or for the members of
there you go.
Bren.
The Rage is building up. So as the ultimate is also available, but...
Can Harmony though? Can she land it though? Can she still land at 5
there you go.
One.
Ooh.
She does still have it. She still has it. She has the Minion Fury. She's just waiting for it.
The Rage is going down, so it cannot be set up yet.
Wow.
This is the hard part for when you're making use of a Minotaur. It's not as simple as, okay, click the ultimate and it's available. No, it's not really like that.
It's all about timing. It's all about precision of attacking the opponent here. And now Bren, they can force this up, but then
Harmony, there you go. Lu
nice
just went in. Everyone going for an invader fight. Shiro trying to free it on the backline. Minoan Fury did connect, and there you go. Life still being here and there. Ivy trying to back away. So as Michelle, everyone is still alive onto the side of Venus Vixens. They're gonna try to make a comeback in here as you know the members of Bren Esports trying to fall back.
And the oohs and ahs from the crowd just signifying both teams being so equal in terms of power, pressure, and of course, Vixen, they are not out of the game yet. And now look at that. The map is back into their control, just like that.
Back into control, and they're actually engaging onto the top. Maddie going so low will go down against that Shiro, and they want to push the top, I guess. And
there's only 2 members left for Bren.
2 members left onto the bot as well as onto the top. The death timers are going very heavy, yes. Actually, Esmeralda has to teleport back to the base because I think she just lost some health.
She needs to help the lanes. You know, if Leomord just backdoor cheesing back there, and I think that game would be over. But then great call coming in from Vixen. Vixen is able to make that call, and now we are back again.
Oh, intense fight between these two teams. Game 2 is not even the grand finals.
Not even the grand
yet.
finals.
But is grand finals worthy? You know, we can see in here how each teams actually would match up against each other, like the skill level, how they mechanically play each of the heroes. But then again, it's going to be the level 4 Lord fight away. It's going to be harder to kill, just in case.
Definitely harder to kill, and there's a reason why this Lord is exists, because this Lord is supposed to be the game-ending piece. If he is taken by any of the members, it's a straight GG. I could call it right now.
We'll have to check, because I remember in one of the tournaments that I did cast, like, we did manage to see a level 5 Lord. That was crazy.
Wow,
More
level 5
than
Lord.
yeah, I think more than 35 minutes. Yeah, it's serious.
Oh,
A waiting game. But anyway, let's see what is gonna happen on the second round. Bren, Victress versus Vixens. As I don't know, probably they're just resetting this one.
No,
They just have to be very mindful about the map at the same time, because you know they got no any turrets left.
They need to be careful as well.
You know, one
nice
Fury
injury.
there. Michelle with a mortality popped in, and there you go, a shot down from Royal Blamer. They're going in for a fight. Lu with a knock-up, but everyone else. Shiro trying to free hit from the backline. CKO suppressing herself, and will be able to get a kill.
Lord is still not resetted yet. You can see the Lord is in the favor of Team Vixen. Vixen wants to take this out as well, but then Lu is still alive. You know that Lu wants to steal it, but resetted again.
That is a Lord. It's not easy to kill. It's not easy to get. Like, you need 5 members just to take that one out, because if it's just 2 or 3 members from your team try to take that Lord one out, you know, you'll get more damage. You'll lose your life for trying to take that Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the battle of attrition, battle of stamina, battle of mental and physical wits. We'll have to see which female team will stand victorious.
Shiro have to find a better position. Ivy tried to target CKO, but CKO managing to fall back. Everyone's just back to safety once more.
Like I said, tug of war,
Tug of
battle
war.
of attrition. You know, it's whoever gets the first pick off can snowball all the way to the Lord and to the victory. But the problem is, it's stalemate right now. None of these teams want to take that necessary risk, or you know, they won't get the rewards. If they don't do big risks, the rewards won't be there.
Definitely. No one's gonna take the Lord. Meantime, Harmony getting caught up in here, knocked up as well. Ivy is here to do the damage, and at the same time, Minoan Fury being pulled out. Shiro trying to free it, but look at the bot lane, something happening in there as well. Ivy with that ultimate, but everyone's still back to safety. No one is still dying from that fight. But there you go, Harmony finally has fallen down. That took a lot of time. Middle lane. Michelle with a lot of damage. Oh, less than 30% HP. I got a critical hit, but with that one, that carry dealing so much more damage, will this sustain? But then again, look at what's happening.
Kai. You know, you can take a breath right now. I'll take it from here. The Lord is taking over from Bren Esports, and Bren Victress will finally secure the level 4 Lord.
Could this be
They need this for this win. This
could be it. This be it? I wonder. The minions, the Winions might be there already. They're bigger, they're stronger. Now, definitely Vixens has to be on the defensive side.
It's on the offensive side indeed. They have, you know, every part in the world. They have to defend this base left and right. Unlike Bren, they don't have turrets anymore to secure or give them the secondary lifeline. And now, they just have to wait a waiting game. The Lord will definitely push with the minions,
6
aiming down the Nexus base,
5.
and then that's where the fight will come and start.
Indeed. And they just have to wait for some luck to happen.
30 minutes game down the clock. Our longest game.
The longest game so far for a day 1. The wall is placed there. Alright. No rage yet for the Minotaur as well. We gotta see in here, Royal Blamer not having that enough shield yet at the same time. You gotta be very careful with CKO, might be the next target. Rage is there. Minoan Fury might be set up anytime soon on this one. Actually, it's not being pulled up yet. Shiro getting knocked up as well. There you go. Minoan Fury, 4-man, but Ivy going in with a blazing Jewett. Oh, a lot of teams in here going so down.
right, they're all going downwards here. A lot of trade kills, but then again, look at the Nexus base. The Nexus base is taken down. Bren, they're coming back. They won blood. They won. The Malakas Filipinos were here. They will war cry all the way to the victory. Congratulations to Bren. They will equalize the game 1-1.
1-1. That's our score for this match between Venus Vixens and Bren Esports Victress. That was pretty intense. Almost 31 minutes. Woo.
Almost. Let's take 7 seconds, and there's 31 minutes in the clock.
Oh my goodness. Like, you gotta commend both of the teams, regardless if they win or lose. Like, we saw how both of them, well, Harmony on the setup, CKO on the targeting, Shiro on the positioning, and Bren Esports all together with their decision making on how they're gonna re-strategize themselves, because they got initially on the early to mid game time, they got dominated, actually all the way. They got dominated by Venus Vixens, but they managed to turn the tables around by, you know, re-strategizing.
Yep, I do agree on that. I mean, both of us just lost of breath of words, ladies and gentlemen. That game itself just summarizes how these two teams are so equally strong, and I can't wait for the playoffs. The playoffs is going to be a whole new level. Those two teams, I don't think they want to extend up to 30 minutes of game. But again, GGWP to Bren Victress. They lasted the war of attrition. The tug of war is in their favor. However, kudos to Team Vixens. They still get that 1 point.
Both of them gets 1 point.
So none of them are going home from this fight empty-handed.
Yes, but then again, just so you know, guys, next match is going to be Venus Vixens once more versus Team Grumpy. So you got to take into consideration that no rest from a series.
Mentally drained.
Yeah, but anyway, guys, so we're going to take a short break. We're going to lead you to our host, Silver. For the meantime, once again, we're Shoutcasters. I'm Kaysaya, and with me is KBC. We'll be back after a few minutes.